are diving into the world of Asian beauty products. I mainly have Korean skincare and beauty products, but I also have a couple Chinese beauty products. For the most part, I am like pleasantly surprised and happy with how a lot of these products have performed. The first product I have is the TIRTIR Milk Skin Toner. I love buying the mini products of makeup and especially skincare because I want to make sure that I actually like it works for me, and I don't break out from it. This toner is supposed to help with deep moisturizing, soothing the skin, and brightening the skin tone. I have been using this product as the first step right after cleanser, and I take about 4 or 5 drops, kind of warm it up in my hands, and then I slowly pat it in my skin. I found it really interesting that on the website it says that if you have combo or oily skin, then you should use this as a spot treatment instead of all over your face. It has a normal skincare smell, but it doesn't bother me. The texture is very liquidy and milky. I think that it's lightweight. It makes the skin feel smooth. There is definitely a glow on the skin if you use this. And then there is a slightly tacky residue after. It's been really fun having my boyfriend test these skincare products alongside with me, and we just started using it and we are already right here. So I feel like this is a product that you need to use a lot of in order to spread on your face. It sinks so fast into your skin that your skin really feels like it's drinking it up. I'm liking this so far and I'm excited to continue to use it. The next product that I got is the TIRTIR Ceramic Milk Ampule. Again, I got the mini version. This is such a tiny bottle compared to my finger. This product is supposed to give you a nourishing and dewy glow. There are 3 layers of the product, so you're going to want to make sure that you shake it really well. At the top layer, there is an oil layer, which is supposed to give you the hydration and glow. And then the second or middle layer is the essence. That's where all the nutrients are at. And then the final layer has vegan milk. That is the moisturizing part of the ampule. The ceramic milk ampule claims to give you an intense hydration, repair and tighten damaged hydro barriers. It's also supposed to give you a water glow that is supposed to last up to 50 hours. The milk toner I feel absorbs in your skin right away. When you put the drops on your hands and you're just trying to warm it up, it kind of sinks into your skin even faster, and because of that, sometimes I feel like I need more of this product. It feels non-sticky, but there is an oily residue, and I don't want to say oily residue isn't bad, but if you have oily skin, then I do not think that you should get these products. They really do feel they're moisturizing and almost like an oil layer on your face. I like that there is no scent to this one as well. In real life, I think it gives you a really nice glow. On camera, I look a little bit oily and greasy, but in person, I think it's the perfect amount of moisture that I need for my dry skin. The next product I got is the Unleash It Brow Defining Pencil. I have the shade number 3 Taupe Gray. Of course, it has the Unleash It's iconic lime green packaging. This pencil is 1 micromilliliter thick, and I will compare it to my e.l.f. one, which is a big daddy compared to this one. I think it took me extra long to do my brows today, and because it is really small, you have to be careful with the pressure that you apply, otherwise I can see this breaking very easily. If you have already thick brows and you just have very minimal sparse areas here and there, I think you will love this pencil. Because it's so small, it's perfect for those thin, fine strokes. If you have brows like me where you are kind of sparse and you need to fill that in, I'm not sure you will love this. It took me a while longer to fill in my eyebrows, and then I'm not sure how I feel about the color either. The spoolie I thought was great. The spoolie is very stiff, which makes it easy to brush through your brows. I really have no complaints about this, and it's still on my eyebrows so far. This is the Unleash It Glitterpedia eyeshadow, and I have the shade number 2 Olive Brown. I think the packaging is adorable, but a little over excessive because it's such a big packaging for a tiny product. The YESSTYLE website has looks with the shade names for you to recreate. This is a vegan glitter palette. I tried to recreate one, but it did not look like it at all. It was really nice that on the packaging it has all of the shade names. The back of the palette also has the shade names, but it's like flipped and mirrored, if that makes any sense. This particular palette has 3 matte shades, and then it has 1 matte with pearls in it. It has 2 glittery shades and then 3 more shimmer shades. I do like that the 2 chunky glitters have a base so they don't necessarily fall off, and for a palette with so many glitters. I noticed very minimal fallout. The matte shades are buttery and smooth. The only thing is that this brown shade, although it is the darkest color, I tried really hard. I went over my eyelids a couple times to try to get that powdered liner look, and it just did not work out for me. Maybe it was the brush I was using, but I had a really hard time getting it pigmented and dark enough as a liner. A lot of times when you have a matte shade with shimmer on it, the shimmers usually fall off and then you only get the base color. Once you apply it on your eyelids, you do get the shimmers and the base color. It was surprisingly more pigmented than I thought. I think the glitters are great quality. You guys can see they just shine so beautifully on the eyes. The packaging is kind of heavy and it feels like really good quality. I will definitely continue to play around with this, but I can see this being a very natural, everyday type of eyeshadow palette that is great for traveling. Don't judge me, but this next product, I just wanted the free shipping, so it was like $2.66 I think, and I decided to add it on. Unfortunately, I think I picked the wrong color, or if I did intentionally pick this color, I don't know what I was thinking, but it is a Line Silkworm pen. I saw a lot of the glitter pens and I wish I got those instead. The one that I got is just a nude skin color. It's very creamy. I used this lightly underneath my eyes to give me that doe-in effect. I will use it, but I don't care for this. I've really been wanting to try the individual lashes or the fairy lashes doe-in effect, so I got these lashes. Just looking at them out of the box, they look kind of long and scary. Once you have them on, they're really natural and they kind of look cute. I really struggled putting these lashes on though. You guys will see in the footage, it took me forever. You also want to make sure that you curl your lashes really well so that when you put this on, your lashes aren't in the way of them. Now that I have them on, they're pretty comfortable. There's definitely a learning curve to this, but I want to keep practicing. Then I got two cushion foundations. Other than the eye palette, I think these were the two that I was really excited for. I'm gonna start off with the Unleashia Don't Touch Glass Pink Cushion. Unfortunately, this does not have a great shade range. I picked the shade 25N Molten. Even though this is the darkest shade in this range, it's still very light. The compact itself is really thick compared to the NARS bronzer. That's what the size difference looks like. I like the big mirror, and then the puff is also really pleasant. It applied the foundation really well. It's soft. With this one, it has the hygienic pump, so you can pump however much product you want, which I like. I used one whole pump and then half a pump. Because this is more affordable, it does not come with a refill. Unleashia has two cushion foundations, a green one and then this pink one. I chose this one because I wanted the one with a glowy finish. I think that this cushion foundation has a light to medium finish. It will kind of accentuate dry patches. I do have a dry patch right here and here, but it really does give you that glowy finish. If you are looking for a glowy finish, then these two cushions are for you. It claims to be long lasting and does not cake if you reapply. Underneath my eyes, it was caking up and creasing just a little bit. I had to set it right away, but I do have more lines underneath my eyes, so I will be a little bit more forgiving, but that's something to keep in mind. On camera, you will see that my face looks super oily and glowy, but I think in person it actually looks kind of pretty and it gives you a radiant glow. I thought the application of this went really smoothly and really fast, and although it is a little bit lighter for my forehead, after a little bit of bronzer, it looks okay. I will say that I noticed a little bit of it breaking up around my nose and cheek area. And then another thing about this is that it transfers very easily. I was trying to pat this around my eyes, and because my nail is a little bit longer, I accidentally scraped my skin and the foundation lifted off right away. I think that cushion foundations are made to be worn by themselves or with very minimal makeup on top of them. This one, because it's so glowy, other products kind of slip and slide a little bit. I noticed that when I was putting on bronzer, it was kind of slipping and sliding a little bit on my face. So far, I do like this, and I think that if you have oily skin, you should not get this because it'll just make you look like a greased ball. The next cushion foundation that I picked up is the TIRTIR Mask Fit Aura Cushion, and I have the silver one, and this is in the shade 24W Soft Beige. I actually have purchased 3 of the red ones and I could not find my shade, so I think this has been the closest one to me. The others were either too light or too dark. I got the mini one to make sure that I like it and that the shade fit me, and it's just so cute. On the YESSTYLE website, they have 20 different shades. It claims to give you a subtle, radiant glow from within. It has hydrating and skin-friendly ingredients. A little does go a long way with this. This one doesn't mention anything about SPF. I love that it's small, it's travel-friendly. The The coverage I would say is light to medium, just like the Unleashia one. Both of these I thought gave me the same amount of glow. Compared to the other one, this one had less creasing underneath my eyes, and this one I felt like it set itself a little more than the other one. TIRTIR one does not break apart around my nose like the Unleashia one. Similar to the Unleashia one, when I was trying to blend the bronzer out from this side, it was kind of slipping and sliding just a little bit, and that got me a little nervous because I didn't want the brush to pick up the product. If you are just very careful, I think that it will be okay. I then put a very light layer of powder on my T-zone area. I really try to avoid like this part. Lastly, I put the Rare Beauty blush on my cheeks, and I think my skin just looks really pretty and healthy. Then the last makeup product I have is the Unleashia Love Hug Velvet Tint Lip Product. I think the packaging is really cute and aesthetic. It has a fade. I feel like this color is just a tad darker than what it actually shows up on the lips. I got shade number 3 in Share. I wish I would have gotten a darker color or a pink color because I think that this color washes me out just a little bit, and then with the cushion foundations being lighter, I feel like I look extra washed out. It has a very sweet smell, and as far as formula goes, when I initially applied this product, I really felt it was a layer of something going over my lips, but it's still very lightweight, if that makes sense. It truly does feel like something is hugging your lips. It is supposed to be a soft and blowing finish, but it is definitely creamy. I think it's pretty and it's comfortable on the lips. Like sometimes with lip gloss, you feel like it's really thick on your lip. It's in between a lipstick and a lip gloss. I think it fills in your lip lines beautifully, and it doesn't sink into it, making your lips look really wrinkly or anything. It just makes your lips look healthy and plump. I have been trying to double cleanse, and I use the Peach and Lily one. That one really dries my skin out, so although it's really effective in removing my makeup, after I use that one up, I'm not going to repurchase it. So I thought I would get a mini travel size of the Skin 1004 Madagascar Centella Light Cleansing Oil. I think there are 2 types. I got the light cleansing oil. Such a cute little bottle. Perfect for traveling. It claims to give you a deep cleansing without leaving an oily residue. The directions tell you to gently roll the oil on your face for 30 seconds and then washing it off with lukewarm water. I have a lot of sebum and clogged pores on my nose and chin, so I'm excited to see how that is going to help. Well, I definitely had to get the Anua Heartleaf 4 Deep Cleansing Foam. I am this close to running out of my face wash, so I needed a new face wash anyway. This claims to be pore purifying. It cleanses and purges pores of excess sebum and dead skin cells and impurities. It contains Heartleaf powder, which is supposed to give you a firm foam but a gentle exfoliation. It has a cooling and refreshing scent. My face feels clean and not tight. It also doesn't feel like my oils have been stripped off, which is so important to me. I don't have any reactions to these products, so they are gentle enough. I didn't get a lot of foam with this, but I think it's because I was sitting here, so I didn't have enough water. Then we also have the very popular Medicube PDRN Pink Collagen Gel Mask. I got the 5-pack so that my boyfriend could try it with me. So many people love this mask that it was kind of unreal, and I had to try it for myself. Let me tell you guys, I actually really like it. It goes on pink and then it turns transparent once your skin really soaks everything in. The Salmon DNA PDRN is in it to help with pore care and help your uneven skin tone, and the collagen is supposed to make your skin firm and smooth. I used the toner and the ampule, and then I put this on. It's cooling on the face and it stays kind of cooling. Sometimes when I put a face mask on and it's just really cold, I hate that feeling, but for some reason with this jelly texture, it wasn't like dripping all over, and it was actually really pleasant. It definitely made my skin feel rejuvenated, hydrated, and plump after I took this off. I originally planned to wear this to bed. It started turning transparent after the 2.5 hour mark, so I thought I would just remove it because at that point when it's dry, I didn't think I was going to do anything more for my face, and it kind of felt unnecessary to sleep in it. I'm gonna look at the notes that I took. My boyfriend also used this mask with me. He noted that it smelled good and not too strong. It has a pleasant smell that's not too strong. That didn't bother us. It was really slippery because it's like a gel, but once you put it on, it does stay unless you keep fussing with it. He said that it was a little small small for men, and I also agreed a good 2 inches of my head did not get the goodness that this mask had because it ended like right here. There's a part on the sides where my skin got in between the mask and my hair, and because of that it didn't lay completely flat, which was unfortunate. He also noted that his skin felt smooth and plump and firm, and then he said that he felt had less visible blackheads, which I thought all were really good observations. So the makeup has been on for a little over 7 hours, and I think that other than me looking super oily, my face still looks flawless. The makeup is still on, the brows are still on, the lashes and eyeshadow are still on. The lips are off because I had dinner and I just wiped my lips off. Because Alicia says that you do not get a cakey finish after reapplication, I'm just gonna do a little quick touch up just to see. So again, I'm gonna squeeze just a little bit. I'm gonna go over the area that is a little bit dry. Like the website claims, I think it layers over itself pretty well. This is what both foundations look like touched up. If I were to wear this, I would definitely powder. I promise you guys, in person it looks like my skin is hydrated. It doesn't look that oily, but on camera, because of the bright lights, I'm looking a little bit greasy. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I tried my best to give you guys a first impressions as well as a review. I will see you guys in my next video.